Once the technology matured, we began to move beyond simply using it for air-to-ground attack missions. Therefore, Harbin Engineering University developed a cross-domain command drone. Currently, cross-border unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, mainly refer to amphibious UAVs. It can autonomously adapt to different media environments. It can fly for extended periods in a single medium environment and cross media interfaces multiple times. In other words, when he is underwater, his wings retract, transforming him into an unmanned underwater vehicle for underwater navigation. When he took off from underwater into the air, his wings unfolded again, transforming him into a drone flying at high speed in the air. It combines the high-speed flight capability of drones with the stealth capability of submarines. Cross-border drones can be used in flight mode. Flexible and rapid switching between surface navigation mode and underwater submersible mode. You could say it's a flying submarine and a submersible airplane. If he encounters anti-aircraft missile interception during his mission, he can dive underwater to avoid attacks, and if attacked underwater, he can fly into the air to escape. If a task is adjusted, you can remain on the surface and wait. Furthermore, it can replenish its energy through solar power, allowing it to float and remain on the sea surface for extended periods. Additionally, cross-border refers to the fact that drones can carry different modules of functional equipment to perform reconnaissance. It can perform a variety of missions, including attack, defense, communications relay, and electronic jamming, and can also be used by submarines and ships. Anti-submarine helicopters and other equipment are used in conjunction to serve as their extended eyes, ears, and fist. Becoming a trump card for traditional maritime combat forces. China's unmanned underwater combat submarine fleet has established a three-tiered coordinated system of large, medium, and small submarines. A practical deep-sea combat system based on wind swarm coordination, completely rewriting the rules of underwater combat with distributed tactics and hardcore technology. It also possesses the core capability to completely counter mainstream anti-submarine equipment. This system is divided into 3 levels of precise layout, with the top level being the 40-meter level. 400-ton class superlarge XLUUV unmanned underwater vehicle. Range of over 10,000 kilometers. Capable of conducting transoceanic reconnaissance and mine-laying offensives, strategic deterrence is a core pillar of underwater strategy. The middle layer is a large-scale battle-level yo-yo. H-SU100 and AJX002 tailback displacement 30 to 80 tons. Range of 5,000 to 8,000 kilometers. The main function is regional anti-submarine and anti-ship warfare, with underwater communication relay as the underlying tactical wind cluster. A single vessel with a displacement of 1 to 10 tons can be deployed in groups of hundreds. To achieve overwhelming numerical superiority, the mission of conducting reconnaissance and decoy saturation attacks was undertaken. The H-SU100 uses a shaftless pumpjet propulsion system, with a maximum forward depth exceeding 3,000 meters. Noise level lower than ocean background noise achieves full-band acoustic stealth. Equipped with torpedo launch tubes and saliva sonar in one unit. The AJX002 is a dedicated anti-submarine brighting platform, 1,000 meters ahead. Intelligent mines can be quickly deployed to precisely block ports and waterways. Small wind swarms UUV using biomimetic propulsion technology. Multiple submarines can be networked together to create a large-scale underwater detection network, leaving enemy submarines nowhere to hide. Silent design suppresses fluid noise at its source. Achieving covert penetration and AI-driven autonomous collaboration enables the swarm network to autonomously plan its own paths. Some units were still able to complete their missions despite being damaged in battle. Significantly enhanced resilience of underwater quantum communication for aquatic relay. Solving the deep-sea communication challenge, superconducting magnetometer and multi-site sonar linkage. The positioning error of locking onto a submarine at a distance of 1,000 kilometers is controlled within 5 meters. It is also equipped with a dedicated countermeasure module to specifically target and crack enemy anti-submarine equipment. The ability to counter anti-forward equipment is particularly crucial, especially in the first distributed anti-forward hunting scenario. Multiple sonar units, spaced apart and without firing their sonar, quickly form an attack cluster after detecting landmarks. Multi-directional saturation strikes second. Key waterway anti-ship blockade and standby. Third, to form an underwater ambush against surface formations and even aircraft carrier groups. Stealthy intelligent mine-laying silently deploys target-identifying mines in enemy coastal waters. The fourth complete set of anti-submarine equipment. Targeting fixed-wing anti-submarine aircraft, shipborne anti-submarine sonar buoys, and saliva sonar arrays. Release biomimetic acoustic decoys to simulate submarine signals. To lure the enemy sonar into locking onto a false target, simultaneously activate underwater acoustic jamming to suppress the enemy's detection array. Some wind swarm units can directly attack and destroy sonobuoys and shipborne anti-submarine equipment. Silently avoids interference by relying on its ultimate quiet performance. This rendered the entire anti-submarine system completely ineffective. Fifth, manned and unmanned collaborative operations, in conjunction with nuclear submarines and destroyers, to carry out high-risk missions. Command from behind the platform. Significantly improve survival efficiency. This system upgrades traditional underwater platform confrontation to system-wide confrontation, achieving several times the coverage and combat effectiveness at a cost far lower than that of nuclear submarines. An underwater defense polyester network was constructed in the Western Pacific. It can both take the initiative to attack and effectively counter the enemy's anti-submarine deterrence, compressing the operational space of foreign military underwater forces, forming an absolute asymmetric advantage. Becoming the core underwater combat force for my country to safeguard maritime security. It's clearly an unmanned surface vessel weighing only 500 tons, yet it has amazed foreign media. He is called a disruptor of maritime rules. The answer actually lies hidden in his unexpected ghost assassin genes. While the US military was still conceiving their Hellscape plan, our Orca unmanned surface vehicle, it has already made a dazzling appearance at the Zhuhai Air Show. It is the world's first intelligent maritime combat terminal capable of real-world deployment. This boat does not need a galley or sleeping quarters. The space he saved, it was filled with anti-ship missile drones. With its AI command system, a single ship can destroy a frigate in joint operations with multiple ships. It can even defeat an aircraft carrier, a sea warrior that's like a transformer, in an unprecedented way, overturning our understanding, rewriting the rules of future naval warfare. Putin's latest unmanned surface vessel. What truly catches the eye is its unique trimaran design. Not only did it make him as steadfast as a rock in the midst of the storm, it can achieve even lower resistance, easily achieve high-speed navigation. Its top speed can exceed 40 km per hour, which is equivalent to 74 km per hour. Most impressively, the ship's exterior features a stealth coating. It also possesses an integrated weapon system with a radar cross-section. It's not even as good as a small fishing boat. He stealthily approached the target before the enemy radar locked onto him, catching them off guard. Don't underestimate this Orca unmanned surface vessel labeled as unmanned. It can be equipped with up to 12 vertical launch system units. It can launch YJ-12 anti-ship missiles and HQ-10 air defense missiles. It can even be equipped with anti-submarine torpedoes, and the Sword is also equipped with a 30mm dormitory gun. It's practically a mobile maritime arsenal. Even more impressive is that it can also carry drones and unmanned underwater vehicles. A three-dimensional strike network covering the sea and air has been established. Once enemy ships are detected, drones will be launched for reconnaissance. Submarines ambush from underwater while missiles launch deadly attacks from the sea surface. Tiger can travel continuously for 7,400 kilometers using a diesel-electric hybrid power system. The distance is equivalent to that from Shanghai to Hawaii. What's even more frightening is the AI system Putin is equipped with. It can not only autonomously plan routes and identify targets, it can also coordinate with other unmanned surface vessels to implement flexible wolfpack tactics. Traditional naval warfare relies on carrier strike groups, but the Orca has completely changed this traditional model. Firstly, Orcas are low cost. It broke the conventional war of attrition. For example, the cost of a Type 052D destroyer exceeds $3 billion. The cost of an Orca is only 1/10 of that. However, through numerical advantage, Orcas are enough to overwhelm the enemy fleet. Secondly, Orcas possess asymmetric attack capabilities, eliminating concerns about personnel casualties. It can rush into the enemy ship's firing range, drawing enemy fire to protect friendly ships from attacks. Finally, Orcas are able to conduct cross-domain joint operations. During an exercise in the South China Sea in 2023, 56 unmanned surface vessels formed a kill swarm, jointly implement a three-dimensional blockade with drones and submarines. This directly forced the enemy fleet to retreat in panic. The U.S. Replicator program claims to build thousands of unmanned vessels, but our AUKUS? It has already been equipped by the Eastern Theater Command and is more technologically advanced. Putin's modular design. This allows him to quickly switch weapons from anti-ship to anti-submarine warfare within just a few hours. Easily handle various combat needs in the Russo-Ukrainian war. Ukraine uses rudimentary unmanned surface vessels. It successfully bombarded and severely damaged the Black Sea Fleet, while the AUKUS performance was 100 times stronger. Imagine if a conflict broke out in the Taiwan Strait and 300 killer whales simultaneously activated their electronic jamming systems. Launching drones to obscure the sky, underwater vehicles move like ghosts, delivering deadly strikes. It's unknown how the United States will react to this. The tide of technology is unstoppable. Just like how aircraft carriers replaced battleships in the 20th century. Today's Orca unmanned surface vessel. This is ushering in a new era of naval warfare, from the Type 055 destroyer to the Fujian aircraft carrier. Every display of the Chinese Navy moves the world. Putin's unmanned surface vessel launch. This not only represents our leading position in the field of intelligent warfare, it is also a modern manifestation of our 5,000 years of civilization and wisdom. True peace is based on the other side's recognition and respect for our strength. Always invincible.